little girl back. She's missing. I love her dearly, and she needs her medication. Please, Lester, if you're listening, or anyone out there who knows where she is, please return her.
Again, you're listening there to J.J. Johnson, the father of little Asia. Lester Hobbs, the man he was talking about, we believe, has been charged with killing Asia's mom, Tanya Hobbs, and he's also charged with kidnapping little Asia. Michelle Sagona is with us, investigative journalist, MichelleSagona.com. You can always check out updates on these stories. Michelle, clarify up some for us. How did Hobbs, Lester Hobbs, get in contact with Tanya? Did Tanya Hobbs, Asia's mom, willingly go and meet this guy, or did he come and attack and allegedly kill her?
Well, to my understanding, Mike, is that she knowingly and willingly picked up her daughter on Friday and took her out to Geronimo to visit Lester. Now, as we mentioned earlier, there was an order in place in November 2009, just a couple of months ago, that gave her father, J.J. Johnson, full custody of the child. And inside that custody order, I read it, it does say that the child is not to be in contact with Lester Hobbs and that the mom is supposed to have supervised visits. Now, why there was some sort of other arrangement going on there, I don't know, but I did talk to the father's attorney today, and what he told me is that J.J. Johnson thought that the mother was taking the child to a cousin's birthday that Friday. The mom did tell Dad, hey, look, we might be a little bit late. I'm not too sure if we're going to be back in time tonight. If not, I'll bring her back in the morning. By noon on Saturday, they never showed up, and that's when the father got very upset and started calling around, called her grandmother, and trying to figure out where the child was. He did send enough medication to get the child through Saturday and did pack overnight clothes. However, he never in a million years would have thought that she would have taken the child all the way out to see Lester Hobbs.
All right, let's go to the phones. Don's with us in Michigan. Hi, Don, your question here?
Yeah, question, comment, everything on all your things tonight. And I know I'm going to go long, but in my mind, and as with regard to this case and Morgan's case and everything, I see that our country, we need to start being more proactive in things instead of reactive. We got to start not waiting for the bad things to happen and start preparing, get ahead of the program.
Right.
You hear the grandma just sit here and say, well, I never thought that it would come to murder. It could have been stopped.
No.
In this situation, they could have taken the steps ahead of time and keep the child away from the mother and Lester, this bad guy who's got her. And
Don, you make a great point, and because you're talking about being proactive. Look at this guy, Lester Hobbs, the checkered, violent past, and had threatened to kill Tanya Hobbs, who he's charged with her murder, and also little Asia, and do it with a hammer. So you're talking about a violent man making these threats. It's just unthinkable that he was able to get close, especially to this little girl. We can only hope and pray for her safety. Don, thanks for the call. Michelle, always appreciate your insights. Guys, now this story, disturbing on a different level. Police in Pittsburgh